Hello and a happy Tuesday afternoon to you. This is First Alert Storm Team Chief Meteorologist Russ Thomas. It's another warm day, another great late September day across the region. Blue sky, temperatures in the 70s, even some 80s out there. So again, hanging on to some good numbers. I say that, I know for some it might be a little warm, but trust me, it's not going to be too far down the road when those numbers start to go down quite a bit. Certainly by the time we hit this time in October and certainly November, no 80s. Most likely no 70s out there either. So enjoy it while we can. I'm going to go ahead and pop up here full screen. We're going to talk in just a second about a first alert weather day that we do have in place for tomorrow morning due to fog. First of all, I want to show you, we're starting to see a little bit of color out there. Those fall leaves starting to turn from the green to more gold, and we're going to see a lot more of that coming over the next 2 to 3 weeks, really peaking out here in about 2 to 3 weeks. So I'm going to go ahead and jump ahead, show you some of those temperatures. Check out Fargo right now, 83 degrees. Also looking at low 80s, Fergus Falls, Oaks, Sisseton, Aberdeen as well. As far as the 70s, that's pretty much the rest of the region. Cool spot, 70 in Hallock, 75 in Langdon, 74 Devil's Lake right now. Very comfortable temperatures, very comfortable around the lakes as well, lakes country. So here's what we've got for you. First alert weather day tomorrow morning. Dense fog below 1/4 mile in some areas at times. Parts of West Minnesota along with much of the Red River Valley. Wind is going to be late tonight, more likely the early morning hours through the mid to late morning hours depending on location. Take a look at this, some of the kind of predicted visibility right about 7, 8 o'clock on our Wednesday morning. Where you see those zeros there, that's in Hallock, that's in Roseau, that basically means less than 1/10 mile. So again, you're looking at different regions here, Grand Forks, 1/10 mile, Fargo, 1/10 mile. You're seeing a lot of those zeros and 0.1s out there, up and down the Red River Valley, as well as, again, portions of western Minnesota, Valley City as well. So, again, keep that in mind. We're heading out the door tomorrow. A lot of kids out there waiting by the school bus, maybe crossing the walks as well. Just take it easy, slow down, give yourself some extra time, and again, just know that there are going to be people out and about walking through those crosswalks, I should say, tomorrow morning. Now, first alert forecast, going to move right through here, and what we're going to find is just nothing to talk about in terms of cloud cover precipitation, but you start seeing some of those slightly darker colors there as you head into tomorrow morning around 5 o'clock. That's where we're expecting to see some of that fog develop. Now, by the time we hit about 10, 11 o'clock in the morning, that fog will be lifting, but kind of optimum conditions tomorrow morning, the clear sky, the lack of wind, and then, of course, some of that moisture due to the rain we saw last Thursday and Friday, creating those foggy conditions. As far as what we're expecting for your afternoon highs on our Wednesday, we're looking at numbers mid-70s to upper 70s, northeast North Dakota, 75 Langdon, 77 in Cando. We've got 75 Lakota, 76 in Findlay. Northwest Minnesota, sunshine throughout the day once we break through the fog in some of those areas, ranging from 74, Roseau, Baudette, Bemidji, Bagley, Mahnomen, and we've got a couple 77s on the board there as well. Heading farther south, again, you're seeing mid-70s, couple upper 70s, 78 Fargo, 76 Jamestown, Lemoore, 73 Parkers Prairie, Wadena, 76 in Wapton, 75 Foreman. So again, sunshine, 70s across the board. I want to go ahead and jump into your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Next weather maker, and again, it's not a huge, big, wet weather making headed our way, but we do have a front, mostly dry, which will push through later on Friday into early Saturday. Now, you do see a little bit of rain potential there. European model calling for that mainly in northwest Minnesota. Most of the area not impacted by any showers, but we do want to let you know for a few spots that will be potentially there. That rain will quickly move through the region along with a front. So the front is generally, for the most part, dry. What it's going to do is bring our numbers down a touch for your Saturday. Very comfortable day Saturday. Then we'll start to warm things back up again once we hit Sunday. You see that south wind starting to pick up and a clear sky. So both Saturday and Sunday going to be sunny days. Temperature trend, here's what we've got. Every single day above the norm for the next 11 days. Now, you see the 27th, that Saturday, standing out in that it's a little bit closer to the norm. But we're looking at tomorrow, the 24th, 69 the average high. By the time we get to October 4th, 64, we're going to be not only above that, but well above that every single day over the next several days. What about 8 to 14 day temperature outlook? October 1st to October 7th. So again, we're talking that first full week of October, very likely above average temperature wise. So it looks like this trend is going to continue even beyond the next 11 days, 2 weeks, maybe even beyond that. As far as precipitation goes, we're going to be slightly above for that window, but I can tell you that the odds of seeing any showers through about October 2nd or 3rd are very minimal. So if we do see wetter conditions, it looks like it'll be toward the end of the first week of October, maybe the 5th, 6th, 7th, somewhere around there. But again, by and large, we are looking at generally dry conditions and very warm conditions. So again, overall, we've got that first alert weather day for the fog tomorrow morning. It's going to be very dense in some areas. As mentioned, make sure you give yourself a little extra time. Slow it down. Take it easy out there. And then again, we get toward Friday night, Saturday, a quick dip in the temperature there. When I say dip, we're just going to go a few degrees below what we have on Friday. Still going to be above the norms. Overall, great weather to close out September. Great weather to start October. We're just in that warm zone right now where those numbers are much warmer than normal. We're going to see 70s, even a few 80s, just like we have out there today. Again, Fargo sitting at 83 degrees right now. Hope you have a wonderful evening.